I hope everybody's having a good weekend. We'll be starting in about 8 minutes. Quite the show tonight. We'll open up with Zoe Remy and Trixie face to face. The RHW head of the board of directors, Shawn Lavo, will address the Team RHW versus Team Board match at Hardcore Mania and establish / appoint a leader of Team RHW. Hopefully there's no shenanigans going down with that. 3 title matches tonight. The main event of tonight is Gav Ashton versus Grim for the International Championship. And if Gav Ashton if Ashton loses here tonight, he will never be able to challenge for the International Championship again. And I hope you guys are having a nice night and enjoy the show. We are 5 episodes away from Hardcore Mania, which is in June, and we will see you in 8 minutes.
Here's a little message. Just for you, Captain. Tell me, how does it feel to be for the people? To have them cheer for you? Must mean a lot to you. It must feel nice. But there's one thing you need to understand. Stories like that never end well. Trust me, I've stood exactly where you're standing. I worked, I sacrificed, I bled for this place when I was facing Cheryl, thinking these people actually cared about me, only to realize in the end, they don't care about anyone but them damn selves. Every single person in that locker room, I supported them. I fought for them. And what did I get in return? No thank you, Trixie, for saving us from the disaster that was Madison and Cheryl. No thank you, Trixie, for carrying this women's division when nobody else could. Nothing. Because of me, every single woman back there now believes the same lie, that they actually have a chance at becoming champion. So listen carefully, Captain. I'm giving you a warning. This is not something you want to go through with. You still have time to walk away. Find something safe to do. Whatever you went through with Grim will be nothing compared to what you're about to go through with me.
Ahoy there, me hearties! It is I, your captain, Zoe Remy. I, Trixie, RHW Women's World Champion. It's nice to finally get the chance to meet you face to face after all this time. Seems like you've got me all figured out already, huh? That I'm just doomed to fail? That I'm just heading for oblivion on the path I'm on? Perhaps you didn't get the memo. I'm not really in the business of doing what other people tell me to do. If I had listened to the people who doubted me, who told me to stop while I'm ahead, who told me I'm cursed when it comes to rumbling in the jungle, maybe I wouldn't be standing here, your 2025 Royal Gauntlet winner. And if I had listened to that gremlin, that I didn't belong here, that it was dangerous, that I should have gone home, that I wasn't capable of stopping someone as vile as him, maybe I wouldn't be standing here. The hero that squashed the villain so hard, I put him through the stage. And now I have you here, Trixie, telling me that I should walk away, do something safe, that I don't want this fight. Maybe you haven't noticed yet, doing something safe isn't in my repertoire. And that treasure you're keeping warm for me, I want it. I want this fight. And I don't care what kind of trouble you have in store for me, I'm not going anywhere.
You know, Zoe, I see right through you. We're standing here talking like you already understand what you're walking into, and you don't. You keep saying you're not afraid, that you don't run from fights. That's great. That's exactly the kind of attitude I need from someone that's going to fight me for my championship. But the difference between me and the people you faced before me is I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not trying to win these people over. Hell, I don't give a damn whether these people think I'm a good champion or not, because you know why? None of them can lace up my shoes when it comes to my own abilities. I'm champion because I do whatever it takes to stay here, while ladies are backstage and just waiting for opportunities until they get released. Facing me might be your last match of your career, Zoe. You never know. So if you want this fight, that's your decision. Nobody's forcing you into it. Just understand something before you take another step towards me and my title. Once you step in the ring with me, this stops being a story about a lame captain chasing treasures. It becomes a fight with someone who has no problem taking everything you worked so hard for.
Yeah? Is that so? Well, you can certainly try, but let me make one thing crystal clear. You aren't the first. You certainly won't be the last. You want to cross that line straight out the gate? All right, fine. I'll tell you like I told the last person who tried to take everything away from me. I will end you.
Breakdown between the women's world champion and the Rhw winner. Zoe and Trixie brawling in the middle of the ring. They kick off Out of Control Hollywood after that short exchange of words. And now Zoe Remy coming in with a bunch of, wait a minute, took too long to throw the punch. And now looking to send Zoe Remy into orbit with a stratisfaction.
I tried to warn you, Zoe, and now you understand what the repercussions are. I'll see you at Hardcore Mania. Let's decide who wants this more.
Well, after a tense encounter there, those two will face each other in the main event of Hardcore Mania for the Women's World Championship. Now our first match of the night, as the Kingdom will defend the RHW World Tag Team Championship against a debuting Synergy. Up next. opportunity on the line for Synergy. They could possibly win the World Tag Team Championship in their first debut. Let's see if they will pull off an upset as the Kingdom looks to continue their reign. They are the second longest reigning world champion, women's tag team champion in RHW history after winning them in Hardcore Massacre 5. And now they look to make their second defense against Synergy. Marco and Brody making their long-awaited RHW debut here in Los Angeles. The Kingdom ripping the belt off the stranglehold that the KSF has had on the tag division. Maybe consider liberating or doing the same thing that KSF did. The tag titles are on the line. The kickoff Out of Control Hollywood. 2 weeks of action. And it all starts now. Brody and Aries Santiago starting the match off. Wait a minute, lifts them up. Brody with the delayed vertical brainbuster to start this match off. And now Irish Whip tosses them into the corner. Makes the tag. Marco legal. Showing off their team. Working well as a team with a modified white noise leg drop combination. Marco now legal. We have not seen the leader of the Kingdom, TJ Frost, in quite some time after losing losing a Universal Championship match to Bobby Legend. So I know that TJ Frost is not here. You know, Owen Stevens is watching this match very carefully. What does Marco have in mind? Wait a minute. Clotheslines out of the rope. Looking to fly. Oh, and a big cross body over the top rope. Going for the moonsault, but the champion rolling out of the way and he crashes to the floor below. Misses the drop kick. Well-placed kick, but Aries still in kneeling position. Champion's advantage favors the tag champs here tonight. And now what does Aries have in mind? Oh my God. Don't do this. Power bomb onto the barricade. So Marco rolling out of the way. Irish Whip tossing him up the ramp. And now Marco realizing the ref's count. What does he have in mind? But Aries charging into the ring. Ref not letting Marco go back out. But now Aries tried to take advantage of the situation, but stopped by Marco with a well-placed kick to the calf base first into the turnbuckle. And look at these high, well-placed kick to the face of Marco. Aries Santiago is all fired up, grabs him by the throat. What does he have in mind? Brings the middle ring on a backbreaker. Aries not done yet. A second backbreaker. Now Marco's trying to get himself over to his tag partner to tag Brody in. But this is what the Kingdom does. Tag made by Aries Ray Ragone. Now legal. The Kingdom likes to isolate a member of the team. Wail on him the entire match. Easy finish. Oh, and a big cross body. And now goes for the cover. Do we have new tag champions? Kick out at 2. And now Marco firing back in the gut. Oh, nice DDT. Aries trying to roll out of the way. Ragone, excuse me. Wait a minute, Irish Whip. Ragone counters. Ray charges to the corner, charging, and I know, a big splash to the corner. Pulls Marco and plants him with an exploder suplex, planting him on the neck. Another tag made. Marco made the tag. Allen now legal, but oh, he runs right into a big knee. And now judo throw. Ray Ragone has this match in full control, even throwing some shots at Marco, who's trying to get out of the ring. Oh my God, what a suplex. Wait a minute, Brody going for something, but he's caught by Ray. Goes for, oh, but he's planting with the DDT. Now Brody finds an opening. Ray rolling out of the way. The action spilling down to the floor. And now, wait a minute. Lifts them up into the suplex position. Aries counters out. Chop block to the leg. And now judo throw. Big knee to the face. And now Brody comes up, well placed Pele. Creates an opening. Now Brody coming back into the ring at the count of 6, going for the diving head, but Ray rolls out of the way. A shot to the gut. Back and forth now. Sling blade out of nowhere from Ray Racone. Will that be enough to put him away? 1, 2, and it's broken up by Marco. Mercer's team makes the tag to Aries Santiago. Nice moonsault. Swanton, excuse me, as Brody trying to get up. Brody rolls out of the way. Oh! Drop toe hold! Stomp to the leg. Opportunity of the lifetime for Synergy. Here in their RHW debut makes the tag. Has them up in the fireman scary position. Marco running in. Oh, a big shot. Oh, and he slams him down with a modified TKO. Goes for the cover. Wastes no time. Do we have new World Tag Team Champions? But I believe the ref took way too long to get in position for that pin. Now Marco tosses Aries into the corner, makes the tag. Brody once again legal. Aries comes in. Irish whip. Oh, and a big arm drag. Riley, who's able to lift him up, using that momentum, goes for the cover. Kick out of 2. Aries crosses Brody into the corner. Oh, big forearm. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Springboard curb stomp to retain the tag titles, but it's broken up by Marco. Was over there in the opposite corner. But now Aries tags in Ray. Brody is right where they want him. They just got to finish it. Oh, a big senton. Wait a minute. Marco comes in with a cross body. Getting impatient. As this tag team match tries to break down Meteora to the legal man. But here comes Aries with the clothesline. Shot to the back. Marco rolling out of the way. Now Aries Santiago going in after him. Judo throw, knee to the face. Mind you, these two are not legal. Brawling on the outside. The referee trying to regain control of this match. Brody looking to fly. Wait a minute. Aries. Raymond Gone with the roll up 2. Wait a minute. Brody Allen has turned the cover. 2, 3. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Synergy just stole the tag title. Taking advantage of the confusion and the chaos. I don't even think the Kingdom knew what hit him. But to the shock of the Kingdom and everybody here in Los Angeles, Synergy is the new World Tag Team Champion. Next up, the head of the board of directors, Shawn Lavo, will address the RHW versus Team Board match at Mania as he establishes a team leader to represent Team RHW going into this match.
You all want answers. Find them. For months, you've complained about corruption, you've whispered about the board, you've acted like we've stolen something from you. So I did something none of you expected. I gave you a fair chance. At Hardcore Mania, if Team RHW wins, you appoint your own chairman, your own management, your own direction. That's not oppression, that is an opportunity. But don't mistake this for weakness. I didn't give you this match because I'm afraid, I gave it to you because I'm confident. Confident that when the pressure hits, when the lights are at their brightest, and when everything is on the line, this roster will do what it always does. Fall apart. You want control of real hardcore wrestling? Then earn it. Right now, I'm standing here waiting for someone, anyone, to step up and declare themselves the leader of this so-called rebellion. Who's got the backbone? Who's got the nerve? Who's got the guts to walk down that ramp, look me in the eye, and say they are going to take this company from the board? Because understand this, if you step up, you're not just picking a fight, you're declaring a war. And at Hardcore Mania, when I stand across that ring with TJ Black and a partner of our choosing, and we dismantle your little team piece by piece, I don't want excuses. So come on, step up, show me who actually believes in this locker room, or stay in the back and let the adults keep running the company.
Want someone to step up? Careful what you wish for. Let's get something straight. The locker room doesn't have to like me. I don't need their approval. I don't need their respect. But what I do hate is you. You're standing out here pretending this is some generous opportunity. You didn't give us anything. You're gambling. You're betting that nobody has a backbone to stand across from you. But I do. And you know why? Because I've already beaten you on the biggest stage, Hardcore Mania 2. I walked into that ring, and I walked out with my hand raised, but you would have swallowed it in front of the entire world. So if this roster needs a leader, someone has to step up and fight for control of this company, I'll do it. They may not like me. They may not trust me. When it comes to taking you down, I've done it before, and at Hardcore Mania, I'll do it again.
You? I'm sorry, but you. This is the man the roster is supposed to rally behind? The same man who spent the last last year brutalizing half that locker room? The same guy who left bodies laid out and called it business? You really think anyone back there is going to stand beside you? You think they're going to trust you as their leader? Please. They don't like me. But God, do they hate you. Oh, and yes, you did beat me at Hardcore Mania too. I remember. You love bringing that up, in fact. And, you know, you probably talk about it whenever you're meeting up with your family at Thanksgiving or just random shit like that. You beat me on the biggest stage, but look what it did for you. Nothing. No power. No control. No influence. You won the match. And I kept running the company. You got a moment. I kept an empire. So go ahead, Nick. Stand there and pretend you're the savior of the roster. The truth is simple. No one is going to team with you. No one is going to risk their career back at a man they can't trust. You didn't change anything when you beat me before at a Hardcore Mania. You won't change a damn thing this time either.
You want to talk about what I've done? Fine, let's talk about it. Yeah, I brutalized people. I made examples, crossed lines. But I didn't do it for fun. I didn't do it for power. I did it because I knew. I always knew you were the head of the board. Even when you came back with that whole butterflies and rainbows act. Smiling, shaking hands, pretending you were here for the good of our HW, I saw right through it. You think I didn't notice the power plays, quiet decisions, the strings being pulled from behind the curtain, while everyone else bought into the redemption story I was watching? So yeah, I hardened this roster. I made them tougher. I made them uncomfortable because I knew eventually this day would come. I knew you'd step out here and show your true colors again. Call me untrustworthy? Maybe I am. But at least I've never pretended to be something I'm not. Never hid behind speeches about opportunity while tightening my grip on the company. And I brutalized this roster for control. Did it because I knew we were going to have to fight for this place. When that fight comes, I'd rather stand with the people who've been through hell than people who are protected by you. Don't get it twisted. I wasn't destroying our HW. I was preparing it.
Oh, preparing them. That's what you're going with, Nick. You didn't prepare anyone. You terrorized them. And now you expect them to follow you into a war because you suddenly decided you were the hero all along? You can dress it up however you want. Call it strategy, call it foresight, call it a sacrifice. At the end of the day, all they remember is you standing over them and their bloody bodies. And here's the part you're still not understanding. It doesn't matter why you did it. It only matters that when you turn around, no one will be there. At Hardcore Mania, you won't be leading a revolution. You'll be standing alone.
Shawn, you might be right. Maybe no one stands with me, but you're forgetting something. I don't need a team to hurt you. Even if I stand alone, I will gut you.
Next up, we will kick off the Workhorse Classic Tournament as Azrael makes his RHW debut against Johnny Wolf. RHW Hall of Famer, a two-time Universal Champion, Royal Rumble winner, Hardcore Mania main eventer, looks to add the Workhorse Classic under his belt. The winner of this tournament will face Cyrus at Hardcore Mania for the Workhorse Championship. Everybody in this match has been handpicked by the champion himself, so you know he's watching this one very closely. This is the first round. One of two matches here tonight will be Azrael or Johnny Wolf heading to the semifinals. Oh, big right hand to start this match off, and now gut wrench squeezing the life out of Johnny Wolf. I don't know how I feel about Nick Stevens being the leader of Team RHW. I mean, he ripped a guy's eye out on live TV, stabbed two people, hit somebody with a car. Definitely a bit of a madman. And now Johnny Wolf transitions into a side headlock. Azrael trying to get out of the hold. And now Johnny Wolf pushes him up, is pushed off the rope. Ooh, nice arm drag, foot up a big drop kick. And he rolls through back on his feet into a swanton. Cyrus was holding open challenges for a bit. Now he's looking to find competition for his Mania opponent. Handpicking Azrael. And now gut lift, deadlift power bomb. Shoulders on the mat. Will he advance to round two? Kick out at two. And now Azrael with a camera glory to the face. Is Johnny Wolf rolling out of the ring? In pursuit. Oh, and a big running knee. This action spills to the outside. And now rapid fire curb stomps on the outside. But now the problem, I don't know if Azrael did his homework, but Johnny Wolf, one of the most resilient men on the RHW roster, sometimes superhuman at times. This man survived a 6-man gauntlet at Hardcore Mania lasting over an hour to win the Universal Championship last year. But now, small package to steal the win, but it's broken before the referee can even count one. And now well-placed kick from Azrael. Knife edge chop. Spin kick and a senton. Going for the stomp. Johnny Wolf with a flying forearm. Followed up by a kip up back to his feet. Atomic drop. Followed up by a scoop slam by the former Universal Champion. It is noted that Johnny Wolf won the first ever Royal Rumble we had. Main event in Mania. But he's yet to win the Undisputed Championship. Follow-away slam. Hooks the leg to advance to round two of the tournament. Azrael with a kick out at two. And now, wait a minute. Oh no, Johnny Wolf looking to end this one early. All around the world, Olympic slam. Pulling him away from the ropes. Will that be enough to put him away in his debut? Kick out at two. And now Johnny Wolf going to the apron. Springboard senton. Azrael really has to get back in this game here. Got to do something big to turn the tides in his favor. Johnny Wolf off the ropes. Goes for a running knee. Nobody home. And wait a minute. Oh, and a big judo throw. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. All I wish is Azrael good luck in putting somebody down like Johnny Wolf. And now Wolf tossed into the corner. Big spinning forearm kick. I didn't quite see what he nailed him with, but brings him back down once again, going for the cover. I don't know if Azrael's trying to wear his opponent down with these consistent pins, but it's a smart strategy to wear down Johnny Wolf. Big stomp to the arm. And now Azrael comes in on a big snapping the neck. And now Johnny Wolf trying to get to his feet, but he's brought back in and brought back down to the neck breaker. Azrael slowing the pace of this match down. And now, wait a minute, looking for something big, but no! Johnny Wolf caught him, but not for long. Brings him back around to the Pele. Tosses Wolf into the ropes, drop down. Arm drag coming through, big drop kick. Johnny Wolf rolling out of the ring. Wolf back in. Big left hand from Azrael. Right hand, and now using the ropes to choke the life out of Johnny Wolf. Hey, he is till the count of 5. But it doesn't do much. Catching the punch. Kick to the gut once again. Olympic slam from Johnny Wolf. Will that be enough? And Wolf gets a kick out at 2. Johnny Wolf looking to fly. Wait a minute. Oh, big drop kick. And now, wait a minute. Unique DDT from Johnny Wolf. Forcing Azrael to roll out of the ring. And now, but Johnny Wolf not letting up. Rapid fire punches to the face. Trying to bust him open the hard way. These two throwing everything they have at each other here tonight. We are just 4 episodes away from Hardcore Mania 4. And now Johnny Wolf, unique move, pulling on the nose, pulling back, starting to get on a big shot to the back. Starting the night off with new tag team champions. Kick out at 2. Maybe tonight Gavin will dethrone the villain for the international title. Well-placed kick from Azrael. Wolf gets back, brought back to his feet, and planted with an Emerald Florison. And now, what is Azrael going for? Oh! Slamming Wolf down. And now Wolf staggering back to his feet. Kick to the gut from Azrael, hooking the arm. Pedigree rolls over the former Universal Champion. 1, 2, 3. Wow! Azrael with the victory over Johnny Wolf. What a win! Azrael picks up the win in this debut and will advance to round 2. Johnny Wolf with a rare L here tonight, hopefully making rebounds. Next up, Perez makes his Orange W debut as he takes on Mercer Hoslow in the final and second Workhorse Classic Round 1 match for the evening. We have 2 for you next week. The winner of this match will go on to face the Azrael in round 2. Big upset there. KSF has not been the same since Hardcore Massacre 5 when they lost the tag titles and Myers lost the world titles. Then just lost a shot against the Belt Boys for the KSF tag titles, but now Mercer, believe it or not, even though for being almost 4 years, makes his singles debut as he competes in the Workhorse Classic against Grim Perez. Oh, and a cheap shot as the referee tried to separate him. I find Mercer being in this tournament very interesting, as everybody in this match is handpicked by Cyrus. And now, if you know the history between the KSF and Cyrus, Mercer played a major role in Cyrus dropping the title to Myers. And now Myers, as world champion again, I find it very interesting that Cyrus chose someone to represent the KSF into this tournament. But now they have to fight one of the best pure grapplers in the industry, Grim Perez. And now collar and elbow tie-up once again. And Mercer just pushing Grime out of the way, running knee, side step. And wait a minute, made a mistake. Now Crucifix looking to steal it and end it early. King out at one. Paid work for Brody Allen to secure the tag titles. And now bashing his face into the turnbuckle. But you know, Travis Aaron is ringside. To my knowledge, Myers is not in the arena tonight. He will be here next week, as we will be here in the same venue 2 weeks back to back for our residency here in Los Angeles. Mercer going to the top rope. Perez on the top rope. On a big drop kick. I don't even think Azrael's left Gorilla. He's so glued to the monitor watching this because he will be facing one of these two men in the semifinals. Oh, stomping through and stepping over. And now Travis Aaron trying to distract the referee. Mercer tossed into the ropes, dropped down from Grime, but right into the referee. Oh, but he comes in, forearm and an axe handle. Drops the kick, Mercer playing possum. And now Perez stumbles back into the corner. Oh, goes for the big boot. Grime rolling out of the way. Oh, back of the skull onto the kendo stick that Aaron put in the ring. Perez back up to the top rope. And now diving headbutt, but nobody home. But not for long. Mercer got cocky, and Perez clobbered him with a lariat. Mania will be Myers versus Seth Raven 2. But now since they lost the match to the Belt Boys, the road to Mania for the KSF. The rest of the KSF looks uncertain. We haven't seen Veronica Sabin since May of last year. We might be seeing the KSF in fold and in real time. Nice chop block from Grime. And now Irish whip into the corner. Wait a minute, brings them in with a release Tiger Bomb suplex. Rolls him over to advance to round 2. 1. Mercer with the kick out at 1. And a vicious stomp. Still to come tonight, chant still. And the Universal Champion Bobby Legend will be face to face here tonight. Richie Rich will take on Samuel North. Thea will take on Jackie Storm. And a women's showcase match and much more to come here tonight. Mercer rolled out of the ring, but coming back in, big stiff shot from Perez. And, oh, big lariat. And now raking at the eyes through the mask. They're trying to rip the mask off, one of the two. Perez lifts Mercer up. Slams them into the turnbuckle, dumps them in the middle of the ring, goes for the cover. Once again, Perez going to the top rope. Aaron, fighter there, a big frog splash. And Perez with a stiff power bomb followed up by a giant bicycle knee. Trying to knock Mercer unconscious, goes for the cover, close kick out at 2. Grime, slapped into the turnbuckle, but stiff elbow. I noticed every time Mercer tries to get momentum. Perez, gosh, what a GTS! Has an answer for almost everything. And now slams them into the ring mat. And now sliding out the back, crawling through between the legs of Perez. Mercer, big spine buster. Mercer, well-placed kick to the gut. And Mercer just trying to slow the pace of this match. Dish out a beating. Slow and methodical to Grime. And now plants him with a bridging suplex. Will that be enough to put him away? And a kick out at 2. And now Irish whip toss in the corner. Oh, the big point blank to Perez off the ropes. Point blank out of nowhere. The finish of Perez. Mercer will advance to round 2. What a match. Hopefully this is the rebound need for the KSF needs. This situation, well, this match all came because of a certain moment that happened in the elimination chamber between these two. North was in the corner doing some handstand thing, And out of nowhere, Richie Rich came from the heavens of the coast to coast, almost decapitating the Aussie assassin. So now these two will go one-on-one in a competitive match. Heading into Mania, and both men walking the locker away, didn't pick up the victory. And now Richie Rich just continuing to pound away at the face of Samuel North. And now Richie Rich continuing this merciless onslaught, knees to the face. And he's not done yet at a third knee. Richie Rich, a former RHW International Champion. And Samuel North is not off to a good start. More punches to the face, and now Richie Rich thinking maybe Samuel North is unconscious. Oh, but no, kick out before the ref can hit. Even a one. Irish whip. Tosses North into the corner. Pop-up punch. Same situation. These two men don't know what Mania is looking like for them as the road to Mania continues tonight. Now maybe a win to push them towards championship gold. And now North back to his feet. Big left. Catches them. North finally trying to build momentum. Tosses them in. Wait a minute. Blocks the hold. And more punches to Samuel North. And now North looking to fly with a flying forearm. Managing to turn the tables, followed up by an elbow drop for a good measure. Samuel North with the knee drop to the arm. Stomp. Now well placed kick. These two really went at it in the Elimination Chamber match. Richie Rich, the reason that North was eliminated in the first place, busting him wide open, tossing him across the ring. Richie Rich once again goes for the cover. Kick out at one. Well placed shot to the back. Irish rope again, and another pop-up punch. Richie Rich is just not giving him the opportunity, but now well-placed right hand. And now these two standing toe-to-toe, middle of the ring here live from Los Angeles. Out of Control with Hollywood for the first time in 4 years. And knife-edge chops, blows being exchanged back and forth. Wait a minute, Richie Rich missing that mark. And now stunner out of nowhere. North with the stunner. One from down under. Oh, but he tried to steal the victory. Kick out of two from Richie Rich. In the corner, and wait a minute, clothesline sending both men to the floor. This is not an ODQ match. They got until the count of 10. But North, well placed. Oh, DDT on the outside. Well placed timing with that stunner, catching Richie Rich off guard, and now our Kamagori. Elbow drop from Samuel North. Now Richie Rich is the one in trouble here. And the ref is the 6. Richie Rich got to get back in the ring. But North restarts to count. And Richie slams him into the barricade. Now Richie dragging North, but wait a minute, North with elbows to the gut, freeing himself from the hands of Richie Rich. As the referees desperately trying to get the action back into the ring. Oh, face first off the ring apron. Absolutely no give there. And now Richie Rich is tossed out across the ring. The referee continues to count. North gets back in the ring. Ref is to the count of 7. Richie Rich absolutely dazed after skull met the apron. Coming into the ring, eats a big combination from Samuel North. dragging the Black Diamond to the corner, right? Well placed knee. Now Samuel North stuck in a precarious position. And now Barrage punches and chops to the chest of the Aussie assassin. Richie Rich absolutely unloading a barrage to North, and now dragging him across the ring, tossing him into the turnbuckle. Big clothesline, big elbow. This combination while he was stuck in the corner. And now the Black Diamond looking for the running knee, and he nails him with it. Will that be enough to put Samuel North away? And 2, and a kick out at 2. Richie was the one that made the elimination on North. Richie looking to beat him in singles competition here tonight. Big knee. Once again, Samuel North is in a precarious position. Goes to ghost face wash. Once again, we spill to the floor. Referee's having trouble keeping him in the ring before. Now, I noticed Richie's been going after that leg of Samuel North here tonight, the one with the brace on it. Wait a minute, Irish whip, Richie Rich. Slam face first into the steel post. I feel like Richie Rich is gonna have a headache by the end of this match. And now Samuel North with the brain buster. Richie Rich staggers to his feet, and a spear to the outside, but now the problem is, North has to get the lifeless Richie Rich into the ring so he can go for the cover, but slams him into the barricade. I think North realized what he's done, but plants him with an axe handle to the skull. Leg drop to the arm. Not a very good place to do a leg drop. Absolutely no div out there on the concrete floor. Standing him up to the corner. And now the referee telling him, get back in the ring. Been quite the match so far. Hopefully it doesn't end via count out. And a camera glory. Now Richie Rich in danger here. And slammed into the steel steps. Tosses Richie Rich back into the ring, breaking the ref count just in the nick of time. Richie Rich trying to get to his feet, tossed into the corner. And now Samuel North, oh no. Big uppercut, oh my God, what does North have in mind? Looking to absolutely make a statement here tonight with the avalanche. Connor nails him with it. With everything he has, rolls Richie Rich over the that will that be enough? 2. No, somehow Richie Rich is still alive. But Samuel North not giving up yet. Pop and bang punch, Richie Rich coming up with a combination. I thought it was it there. I mean, what a cutter. And now coming down, Richie Rich pop-up shot to the gut and a shot to the skull. Trying to put the Aussie assassin away, kick out of 2. And now clothesline and Samuel North dumped to the outside as we spill to the floor once again. And now once again, Richie Rich working on that leg. Well, he thought it was over after that stutter. Oh, he slammed into the steel steps. Ribs first. Samuel North rolling into the ring. Go to the count. I don't think he wants a count out finish here tonight. I think he wants to pin or submit Richie Rich once and for all. Get that pin over the locked away over him. Get revenge, well placed kick from the Black Diamond. Super kick. Samuel North somehow still on his feet, but German suplex on the floor. What a match. Samuel North, tossed back into the ring. Oh, and a shot to the leg. Richie Rich has been working on the knee of Samuel North all this entire match. And now trips his feet. Richie Rich, wait a minute. Richie Rich getting a little cocky. Samuel North not taking the disrespect. Wait a minute. Cradle prawn cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Richie Rich arrogance got up to him. He got cocky. Samuel North took the advantage. North still to win with yet another upset here tonight. Richie Rich arguing with the ref, but I mean, hey, he's the one that took his eye off the ball. And just like that, Samuel North is the winner.
Of RHW, and it needs something fantastic. It needs something special, and I've got just the thing for it. See, if you don't know, I am the current Oceania Heavyweight Champion. I am the champion of the Oceanic continent. And what does that mean? Well, that means I can mandate any match for this championship I choose. And you know what? I want to do something special for Hardcore Mania. And that is an open challenge for this very championship. I'll give people a couple weeks to answer the challenge, and if you can answer that challenge, you can come for this championship. One-on-one, mano a mano. Do you have what it takes? Do you know what it takes? Come step up to the Aussie Assassin, because I will be more than ready.
Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, then we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it on till it gets too hot. Everybody say, hey, turn it on till it can't let go. Let's get this station, let's go. This is your last one, let's go. Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, then we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it on till it gets too hot. Everybody say, hey.
Man, the last time you saw us here on RHW, it was damn sure a crazy weekend, wasn't it? We saw Gav Ashton torn into Gavin Glaston with how much he got thrown through those pods. We saw Timu Cyrus sadly defeat Crazy Chel. We saw Zoe Remy do her best impression of Kratos jumping off a cliff before breaking Jim's ribs and making him tap out again. And we saw Seth Raven punch his ticket to Hardcore Mania. I'm rooting for you, man. But there's two main things I want to talk about from Locked Away. Let me start with me. I locked away. I went to war. And I'll admit, I got the shit kicked out of me. But at the end of the match, it was my hand raised high. I won the match, but I wasn't the only one who won that night. Sonata, you were right. You've got a very odd way of teaching me a lesson, but god damn it, you were right. I've had a meteoric rise to the top here in RHW in my short 3 months here. But it's all slightly tainted by the way I came in. Sonata, all paths crossed, but you diverted mine. And for that, I thank you. And a message to the board. You egotistical, rich, entitled snobs. You may have brought me into RHW, but god damn it, I am not your puppet. You have no control over me anymore. At the Royal Gauntlet, I broke off my chains and I took control of the ship. And that ship is heading straight for Hardcore Mania. And heading straight for the Universal title. Which brings me to the second person I wanted to talk about coming out of Locked Away. You see, it doesn't happen very often, but our Universal Champion has graced us with his presence. So, to our fraudulent, cowardly, wannabe legend of Universal Champion, I want to have a chat. So Bobby, get out here. It's about time you come face to face with the man who's going to beat you for the Universal title at Hardcore Mania.
All right. I'm here, you know. But please, don't waste my time, Chance. Don't do that. Don't waste the RHW universe time. Okay, I'm out here. You called me out. Let's hear some of that inspirational shit that's we hope to come out of your mouth. Let's hear that. You know, honestly, I just think it's just going to be a recap of everything you've said thus far. But you know what? Yeah, I'll be honest. I hope you inspire these people. Because me, I really don't give a hot damn what comes out of that hole in your face. I don't give a shit. But you know what? Go ahead. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
I mean, you want to talk about that list of people, but because of your laziness, the list isn't all that long now, is it? You beat a whole 2 people since you lied and cheated to grab that belt. You don't know any, I'll tell you that. But you want to talk about something different. You want to talk about something other than the fact that you don't show up. You want to talk about something other than the fact that you have to cheat to defend that title, to keep it around your waist. Well, that honestly doesn't leave much for me to talk about, but I'll try my hand at it. Let's talk about you, Bobby. Let's talk about the person behind the title. You want to call yourself a legend, but by the way you're going, people's not going to remember you as a legend. Hell, people will barely remember you at all. You see, 3-4 years down the line, people's going to ask, hey, who was that person that kept the Universal title hostage? Hey, who was that person that Chance Sill beat to win his first ever title in RHW? And someone's going to look at them weird and say, who cares about that bum? It is so clear to everyone in the locker room, everyone in the arena here tonight, everyone who's been watching RHW since Hardcore Massacre 5, that the man has not made the title. The title has made the man. And the man is dragging down that title like a 2-ton anchor. Hell, Zoe would be better off strapping you to the bottom of her ship for whatever she's got now. Let me tell you something, Bobby. When I take that piece of pretty platinum off of your shoulders, and you've got no gold left, no one will have a reason to speak your name. You'll be forgotten. You see, Bobby, I've known people like you all of my life. You're someone that, without all the eyes on you, without the spotlight on you 24/7, you're nothing. You're a nobody. So, when you get something like the RHW Universal Championship, it gives you that spotlight, and you'll do anything to keep it. By any means necessary, you'll extend your lucky 15 minutes of fame. That's why, when Mike got an opportunity at it, you looked at that match and thought, nah, I'm gonna tuck my tail between my legs, slap the referee, and run away like a little bitch. You knew that if Mike got a one-on-one fair opportunity with you, that I'd be talking to him right now and not you. So you ran away. But unfortunately for you, there's no more running away. You're standing face to face with the man that you'll be facing at Hardcore Mania. And for lack of a better term, you're cornered. You know they're facing you. You know there's nothing you can do to get out of it. And when I've got you one-on-one in that ring, there'll be no more tricks. There'll be no more cheats. It'll just be me and you, and you'll be light work for me.
What? This is what you're talking about? This is what you called me out for? This is what you give to these people that spend their hard-earned money to come here. And that's what you do? You regurgitate the same shit that you've been saying week after week after week after week. Oh my God. You know what? I guess this is my time to play my part and say you don't deserve a shot at the Universal Championship. You don't deserve a shot, Chance. I guess this is my part to say, Chance, you ain't on the Trillionaire Titans level. You're not even in the universe of the Trillionaire Titan. You're just not. I guess I could also say, I guess I could say this. I guess I could say, something around the lines of, I'm going to screw you like I've screwed everybody before you when they came after this championship. I guess I could say that. But you know what? I'm not going to say none of that. I'm not going to say none of that because this is Hardcore Mania and it deserves better. These fine people deserve better. So I'm not going to say none of that. I'm not going to say what I would normally say. I'm going to do something a little bit different. You see, Chance, you do deserve a shot at the Universal Championship. You deserve your moment at Hardcore Mania. This is your chance to take this championship from the clutches of Bobby Legend and take this title and bring it to new heights. This is your opportunity. I'm not going to cheapen your opportunity, Chance. I'm not going to do that to you because RHW deserves better. Hardcore Mania, once again, deserves better. And you're going to walk in to that arena that night as a challenger. We're going to tear the roof off. Match of the night for sure. So, may the best man win. But keep in mind, Chance, that all those defenses that I had before, they're going to pale in comparison to what happens that night. Good luck to you, Chance. Let's give these people a damn good match that they're all going to walk away and remember as being one of the best Hardcore Mania that ever been. You take care of yourself, You see, that's how you carry your audience. That's how you give them something inspirational. But it's okay, Chance. It's okay. I'll see you in the ring, pal.
Bobby, stop right there. You don't get to end it off like that. I am not satisfied with the bullshit you're spewing. All of this, you've earned your opportunity. It's going to be such a great match at Hardcore Mania. A 5-star bonbon. You know, cheats, no tricks. You've earned your opportunity. This is your moment. I'm so happy for you. Do you take me as some sort of a dumbass, Bobby? You see, I've been paying attention to you ever since I chose you. Hell, I was paying attention to you before I chose you. I know everything about you, Bobby. The fact that you're a cowardly bitch. The fact that you are a lazy bum. The fact that you are a hypocrite and a liar. I know it all, and I know not to trust you. But the thing I don't get is you going on about how this is going to be a ball and or a 5-star classic. Bobby, it's not going to be a great match. Hell, I'm a little disappointed because we're going to disappoint all these people. Because when I face you for the Universal title at Hardcore Mania, it is going to be a slaughter. I'm going to pluck that title off of your shoulder because you have made the greatest mistake you could. You see, you know you're facing me at Hardcore Mania, but you don't know your opponent. You don't know who I am. But I'm a kind man, so let me introduce you to who you're facing at Hardcore Mania. I am the fastest rising star in RHW history. I am the Royal Gauntlet winner. I am one of the only people to ever pin Christian Morgan. I'm one of the only people to ever pin Sonata. I am this company's authority. I am Chance Sill. And I am your end.
French woman, Thea, will take on Jackie Storm. These two women are set to compete in an 8-women battle royal at Hardcore Mania. And the winner gets the Ticket to Glory case of contract. You can cash it in on any title, anytime, anywhere. Officially making her official RHW debut. She was in that locked away elimination chamber, but that was representing TFF. This is her official RHW debut. Will she pick up the victory here tonight? Women's Showcase match up next, Thea versus Jackie Storm. Storm is seeking to become the RHW Women's United States Champion. Oh! One for a drop kick. Thea seen it coming. I'll give Thea credit with her appearance in the Rumble and locked away. She is one strong woman. But now collar and elbow tie up. Both of these women were in the Women's Royal Rumble. That was one on. Thea, I believe, made 2 eliminations right now. Sends Jackie back into the corner. Punches her, and now Thea comes in with a big lariat and takes Jackie Storm down. Well-placed kick from Jackie Storm, turning the tide back and forth to start off our only women's match of the night. Unless you count that brawl from Zoe Remy and Trixie to kick off the show. Elbow drop from Jackie Storm. Nobody home running neck breaker. Well-placed kick. And big, well-placed kick. Thea comes in with a splash, rolling out of the way. It appears that Ricky from Productions having some issues again with our mic, but we are back. Here we go, big knee drop to the face, to arm of Jackie Storm. Well, technically speaking, Thea has made her RHW debut in the Rumble alongside Jackie Storm. But technically she was representing a Fed, but sadly that Fed shall not be named. But Jackie Storm comes in with a blockbuster off the top rope. Thea rolled out of the way, but she ran right into a super kick. Thea crawling to the corner. Jackie Storm has her where she wants. And a drop kick while she's in the corner. And now, tossing her, crashing down. Wait a minute, Thea with a roll up out of nowhere, looking to steal the victory. We've seen it work 2 times here tonight. Followed up by an elbow drop. And now, Jackie Storm. Thea was looking for some submission there, but she got her. Jackie Storm got her foot on the rope, forcing the rope like, putting it all on the line. Elbow all the way to the outside. And a big, well-placed right hand. Did you see the force behind it? And the way Storm fell to the floor. Irish whip, tossing her into the barricade. Followed up by an axe handle. Still to come tonight, Chelsea Gonzalez will take on Jaden Monks for the Imperium Championship. our main event tonight. Grim defends against Gav Ashton. And if Ashton loses tonight, he can never challenge for the International Championship again. Both women getting back in the ring before the ref counts to 10. Up on the fireman's carry and dumps through off the top rope. Hooks to leg 1, 2, and just a matter of months. I'll give Thea credit, just a matter of months. She's competed in every big major RHW match. The Royal Gauntlet and Elimination Chamber. Showing off in every single one of them and plants Jackie Storm as she makes her singles debut here tonight. With her popsicle boots. And now twisting the arm or the leg of Jackie Storm. Well placed strategy now rolling her over and slamming it onto the canvas. Thea with the gauntlet slams her down. Irish whip off the rope, went for a drop kick, nobody home. Thea stands her up. Wait a minute, look at this pump handle fall-away slam. And now Thea looks to put away Jackie Storm. Once again, these two ladies will share the ring at Mania in that battle royal. Oh, a kick out from Storm. We will continue to have matches similar to this of everybody in the battle royals. Showcase matches. Wait a minute, and a cutter from Thea. Jackie Storm got to her feet, brought back down to the cutter, but it wasn't enough to finish off Jackie Storm. Thea comes in. Oh, what a big splash. Thea from the middle rope with another splash. Just trying to cave in. With the move named Thea, I'd almost think she's a pyromaniac, similar to Grim. But now, once again, not from the middle to the top. Oh, she's caught with a power slam from Jackie Storm out of midair. And now Jackie Storm with some disrespect, arm, clutch, kicks to the face. And now Jackie Storm with a blue thunder bomb, stacking up Thea to put the French woman away. No, a kick out of 2. But Jackie Storm is not done yet. Lifts her up. Going for the suplex and a Falcon Arrow. Did you see the way she bounced off the canvas too? And a kick out of 2, just barely getting the shoulder up. Now Jackie Storm to the top rope. Oh, I don't know what she went for there, just barely getting it. Doing some damage to herself and knocked Thea off her feet. And now to the top rope again. Senton. And now stomping at the leg, snapping it. Goes for the cover to put away Thea. Very fast-paced, hard-hitting match from both of these women. Jackie Storm, springboard, nobody home. And now Thea calling for Jackie to get to her feet. Clothesline, no, catches her with a standing Spanish fly. But try to go to her feet. Thea counters into a dragon screw. And a stomp after stomp to the chest. Thea tosses Jackie Storm into the corner. Shot after shot to the back, this time elbow. Forcing her out. Wait a minute, went for a clothesline. Beautiful transition. Into the fireman's corner, and look at the power of Thea tossing her into the... But the gorilla press. Slam. 2. We know she kicks out. What a counter into that sequence from Thea. Storm was trying to get to her feet. Tossed in. Big power slam. And now, oh my god. This far into the match, look at the power once again. With not 1, but 2 gorilla press. Slams to Jackie Storm. And wait a minute, trying to go for the cutter, but she's caught by Storm. Power slam of her own. Springboard blockbuster miscalculated there. Well, Thea was kind of stunned, but Jackie Storm made a mistake. Think she might have slipped off that top rope. Irish whip, wait a minute. Oh, and a single leg drop kick. Thea tossed into the ropes, drop down, wait a minute. Kill the world DDT from Jackie Storm. Well placed kick from Thea. And now, deadlift, running, power slam. Thea comes in, drop kick right to the back of Jackie Storm. Well placed right hand as she's trapped in the corner. What does Thea have in mind? Axe handle shot to the back again. But this time, oh! Storm is still alive. Aggressive kick there. And now charging in, splash, no drop kick. Doesn't matter, Thea reverse. Tosses her in and a power slam again. Thea putting it all on the line. I wish this ref would get out of the way. Thea on the high risk district. Axe handle. Jackie Storm looks absolutely dazed. Elbow drop. But make Jackie Storm with the kick. Clothesline brings her down. Thea popping back to her feet. Jackie Storm, big splash. Off the ropes, Thea throws a punch, but she's caught with a clothesline. Jackie Storm with a second win. But wait a minute, no selling that, but she's brought back down with a drop kick. Springboard, leg drop, nobody home. Thea with a big right hand. Irish whip, Jackie looks dazed, oh, big stiff elbow. What an elbow from hell! Almost decapitating Jackie Storm! Thea picks up the win, finally getting a win. Maybe the month of March isn't so bad for Thea after all. Congratulations to Thea! Jackie Storm made a mistake, and Thea made her pay for it.
When the lightning strikes, let's stand together. When the moment comes, let's stand as one. In election.
Next up, the co-main event. Jaden Monk makes his 7th championship defense of the Imperium Championship. In May, he will be champion for almost a year, the longest reigning champion of the season. Will take on Joe Gonzalez in our co-main event up next. Jaden Monk won the match and that title and his RHW debut into the stranglehold on the Imperium Championship. And now will Chel Gonzalez be the one to dethrone him? Oh, on a big start. Well placed big boot. Holy hell. We were off to an aggressive match. I don't even know what that was. And now locking in a crossface. And now we have a collar and elbow tie-up. Transition into the side headlock. Chel transitions into the gut wrench. And now Chel in full control at this moment in time. J-Mo would hate to lose the title here. He has announced that he is willingly defending the title in a Fatal 4-Way at Hardcore Mania. And if I remember correctly, Chel Gonzalez may or may not be slated for this match. So Chel, if he defeats him here tonight, may be walking the Mania as champion. Jaden Monk to the side headlock. Chel trying to move, and oh, a big shot to the face. Once again, collar and elbow tie-up. J-Mo pushes him out of the way. Went for a big drop kick, side step by Chel. And once again, collar and elbow tie-up. Chel backing the Imperium champion into the back. Into the corner. Now clean break from the referee. Well placed. Punch Chel with the Irish whip. Monk in after him, jumping under. Oh, trying to go for something there. Side step. Rolling Chel, rolling out of the way. And now counter for counter. Chel flies to the air with the cutter to Jaden Monk. Goes for the cover. Do we have a new Imperium champion? If Chel dethrones him here tonight, he will etch his name in history, becoming the 2nd ever Imperium champion. Oh, and raking the face with the foot. Oh my God, what a kick from Chel. Thank God that didn't hit J-Mo. Might have kicked his jaw clean off, but oh, he nails him with it anyway. He ducked under, ate the kick. And now, oh no, Vertebreaker. 2, and almost taking the title from Monk. But he has him stunned on the rope, clotheslined him right out of the ring. Springboard, moonsault from the apron. But Jaden Monk's back to his feet, putting his feet to good use. Well placed kick, cow German. Chel charged in, planted back of the neck onto the floor. Champion's advantage does favor Jaden Monk, so both men come back into the ring. Knife edge chop, ducked under is Jaden. J-Mo, off the ropes. High face octane matchup. Clothesline brings them down. Chel back to his feet, Irish whip. Nope, counter from Chelsea. Knife edge chop, oh, but he comes in with a spinning kick. With a modified Pele off the ropes and almost caught Chel, but Chel rolls the shoulder up. Chel with a kip up, knife edge chop. And now, face buster. Chel to the middle rope, frog splash. Jaden Monk's rolling out of the way, transitioning into the drop kick. What a co-main event. What is even going on? Well-placed elbow. And brings him down to the modified Falcon's arrow for the cover. Chel, now he's still alive. 2.5. You could even say that was a half. And now these two are in the middle of the ring, trading blows. The perfect championship, the Imperium title, is on the line. Jaden Monk's reign has been nothing but perfect. Won it back of May of last year. Taking RHW by storm. And now, wait a minute. Jaden Monk's coming down, a big kick to the face. Irish whip, Chel sends Monks into the corner, leapfrog. Again. Wait a minute, no, he's caught. But Chel kicks him in the face. Fighting out, wait a minute. Chel dragging Monks into the corner, face first off the corner. And again, Monks busted wide open, and oh no. What does Gonzalez have in mind? Big right hand. And wait a minute. Chel trying to go for the superplex, but Monks pushes him off. Both men fall to the floor. Chel lands hard. Oh, and a big frog splash. Springboard frog splash 2. Chel kicks out at 2. And oh no, Chel is in harm's way. Springboard kick to the dome. But Gonzalez is still in harm's way. Monk's not done it. Fisherman Buster. After cracking him right at the top of the temple. Brings another Fisherman Buster. And Jaden Monks like that retains. What a match. Chel is officially set for that fatal 4-way match. And Monks will walk into Mania as Imperium champion. upping for Gav Ashton. The international, it's either she becomes international champion or she does not. And if Grim defeats her again here tonight, she will never challenge for the international title again. Grim defeated Gav at the Ojo Dojo show last weekend, but then Grim entered the gauntlet and Gav was the one that put him away. Both competitors are 1-1 over each other. And now the villain has made plenty of enemies the last couple of weeks. We started the night off with new champions. Will we start the night off with a new international champion? Grim coming right in with a Lou death press. No mercy from Grim. Grim said earlier today that he is sick and tired of having to deal with people from that quote cult of the Ojo Dojo. Gav looks for revenge for what he did to Zoe Remy, Selena Satoru, everybody he's screwed over the last couple of weeks. But right now Gav is not in a good position. And now Grim continues to hammer away. And now collar and elbow tie up. But we have to take note that yes, Grim did defeat Gav in the first match, but he ripped that mask off, and it was with the help of Amber Young. Some would argue that Gav should be champion right now as we speak. But now Grim transitions into a side headlock. Grim not letting go. Gav trying to get back to their feet and transitioning to a side headlock of their own. Gav sent off the ropes. And he's brought down with a big stiff elbow from the villain. Oh! Big elbow again. Well-placed kick from Gav turns the match in his favor. Gav, wait a minute. Big moonsault to the back. Grim tried to roll out of the way, but he failed to. And once again, these two lock up in the middle of the ring. Now Grim using his power advantage over Gav to push them into the corner. And the referee separates them. Right hand sends Gav back into the corner. What does Grim have in mind? Oh! Face first off the turnbuckle, right into a barrage of stomps. Toss them in now. Grim going for the cover to retain the international title. Grim won the title amidst the chaos that was his feud, as though Remy, when the title was vacated, only has one defense under his belt. And honestly, Grim has had taken plenty of L's. He tapped out to Zoe Remy. He lost to Mickey Fresh clean. And now these two just slapping the piss out of each other here in the middle of the ring as one of the most prestigious championships in all of RHW is on the line. And a knife edge shot. Grim tried to go for the slap, but it was caught by Gav Ashton. Once again, the welts are starting to form. These two cannot stand each other. Kick! Thrust to the chest and a kick to the back of the skull. Grim bouncing off his foot, elbow, and a Meteora. And now Gav, punch after punch to the skull. Or elbow, excuse me. Grim trying to roll out of the way. Oh! Big stiff. Knee to the face, and now these two staring each other down. Arm drag from Gav, catching Grim. Going for the moonsault. Nobody home. And a rapid shot after shot to the face. Grim, one of that mate. Grim, oh my, what the hell was that? Grim with some kind of kick to the corner, knocking Gav off his feet, and now Grim slowing the match down, trying to methodically torture Gav Ashton once again in the middle of the ring. Now Grim eyeing up his prey. Irish whip on a big stiff elbow. And now Grim just whipping Gav Ashton into the turnbuckle, bouncing off of it like a ping pong ball, and sent him again. Oh my God. Grim isn't just looking to defeat Gav Ashton here tonight. He's here to destroy him, slamming him into the turnbuckle again. And on a big knee. And now, wait a minute, lifts him up. A Gav tutors it into a divinity, planting him right on his bald ass head. And now Gav with the moonsault, this time nails it. I'm surprised Gav Ashton is barely moving after he got an exploder. Wait a minute, oh, sidestep. Gav ate an exploder from the top rope for a pod. And now, wait a minute, oh no, Grim's looking to end this one. Clowning down to his fake Grim knee. No, Gav Ashton sidesteps. Gav, the Irish whip. Gav coming in. Look at this. Trapping those ribs of Grim, who are probably in pain after Zoe Remy jumped off the stage to crush him through it. Now Grim back to his feet. Right hand. Caught. Now these two trading blows back and forth. I imagine it's into the mind of Gav. I mean, one mistake. Even a roll-up pin. There is no excuse. If you lose here tonight, you will never challenge for this belt again. Gav has been challenging this belt since day one. And that injury that left him out for a year. Oh, nice backhand elbow. Gav's return has been quite doing good. I mean, he's down to the final two. Seth Raven in the Elimination Chamber. Wait a minute. Gav springboard super kick. And now nice moonsault there from Gavin from the middle rope. And now Gav is looking to top that Grim in the middle of the ring. Right where he wants them. Going for that double rotation moonsault. No! Grim's seen it coming. And now Grim, wait a minute, trying to go for the Tiger Suplex. Grim always likes a good Tiger Suplex. Wait a minute. Fighting out all. Inverted Olympic Slam. And now Gav once again trying to go for the double rotation moonsault. Lands it. New champion. Do we have a new international champion now? A kick out of 2.3. Went for a diving elbow. That was an extremely close call for the villain. And now axe handle, tilt-a-whirl power slam. And no, Grim. Locking in, nails him with a Grim slam in the middle of the ring. Grim getting cocky, wait a minute. And there's the fan standing up on the barricade, jumping the barricade. Grim telling him if he wants to fight, get in the ring. Grim taking his eye off the ball. But Gav takes advantage of the distraction. He doesn't care if they're the fan ringside. They're in the title on the line. And Gav could lose everything here tonight, but wait a minute. Grim counter shoulder tackle. Grim going for his patented, patented. Grim moves of doom. Blue Thunder Bomb. And now Grim going for that Grim elbow. Gav sees it coming. Big right hand. And, oh! Backbreaker. And now Gav to the top rope. After nailing with it, crossbody. Grim rolled out of the way. Off the ropes. Wait a minute. Gav comes down, transitions into the cover. 1, 2. Wait, no, just barely having it. 2.9. Couldn't get any closer from a 3 there. But now Gav going off the ropes, clotheslining the champion out of the ring. Gav Ashton, oh, building momentum. Grim now with a springboard German. A drop kick to Gavin Ashton. To the back, Grim knee. Nope, Gavin sidesteps. And now this match has reached 100 miles an hour. Drop kick, Grim sidesteps. And oh, big stiff elbow after elbow. Knocking him. Grim trying to trap him in the corner. Put him up on the top rope. Big right hand. And now Gavin Ashton, wait a minute. Grim with the avalanche. Grim slam from the top rope. All the wind leaving Gavin Ashton's body. And now Grim with the ankle lock. Grim looking to make it so Gav can't hit that moonsault. Middle of the ring, Gav writhing in pain. Will he submit? That is a long way to the bottom rope. But Gav flips it out, breaking the hold. Gav, though, charge and run into the release Tiger Bomb suplex. But Grim, instead of going for the cover, he blocks it. Look at this version of the STF. Bending the challenger in half. But now Gav tosses him into the corner. What does he have in mind? Puts him over the top rope, plants him. Grim fighting out. And springboard hurricanrana from Gav. Seems like Ricky's having technical issues again. Gav in the middle of the ring, Grim to the corner. Off the ropes. And, oh, modified. X-Factor to the corner. And now going for Starship Pain. Nobody home. And now Grim torturing Gavin. And now punches to the temple. And Grim transitions. Wait a minute. Grim just pulling him over. And Grim locking in a headlock. Gavin trying to get out, but Grim writhing in the pain. Grim just casually locking in a headlock. The definition of trying to slow the pace of this match down, I guess. And now Gav trying to get to his feet. But then Grim refusing to relinquish the hold. But now Grim takes Gav back down, refusing to relinquish the headlock. Torturing him some more. Takes good strategy. Takes some chance to rest while you tucker out your opponent. Wait a minute, once again, Gav trying to get out of this hold. Grim doesn't seem too interested in doing anything, but wait a minute, Grim tosses Gav into the corner. Referee forcing the break, but wait a minute, Grim slams Gav, slams Gavin Ashton into the ref. Bell clap, and Grim reverse pile driver. Wait a minute, Grim did that shit on purpose, I knew he did. And now Grim stands the referee up. Wait a minute. Gav Ashton came prepared with some kind of white powder. But wait a minute. Grim just... What? Grim just missed it, Gav. I guess you can't out-treat the villain. But now Grim with the Grim knee. But wait a minute. Rips down. Wait a minute. Who the hell is that? Bangs with the assist. Superman punch from the top. Grim's hardcore manny opponent. King of that stunner. This is not an ODQ match. And wait a minute, how the... Selena's a Toru! Spiral tap! To Grim! And now, Azrael and Selena Satoru are in the ring! Pedigree to the villain! And now they're getting out of the ref before the ref can see... Wait a minute! And now, Thea comes in, caught her to Grim. Everybody Grim has had beef with. And whether it be on X, wait a minute, Samuel North with a stunner or spear. What the hell is going on? Now, the Pirate Captain with the elbow drop. And wait a minute, who the hell is that? Sunset Flip DDT! The man is stalking Grim! Gav Ashton, double rotation moonsault! Goes for the cover! 1, 2, 3, you can count to 100, but the referee's been taken out by Grim, of course! Gav had backup. I believe we got a new official in the ring. Gav goes for another. Let me play. Here we go. New official in the ring. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Grim has grabbed the rope break. Wait a minute. He was getting up, but Grim, out of desperation, locking in the sleeper hold. We have a new ref, but Grim grabbed onto the ropes, forcing a break. But now Grim, out of desperation, locking hold the sleeper hold, looking to choke Gav out. The only limit to Gav is a human body and the need for oxygen. Wait a minute. Elbow trying to get out of it, but Grim locks it right back into the ring. Middle of the ring, there is no rope break. Grim is on full mount. Gav eyes. Wait a minute, elbow. Gav trying to fight out, but now Grim locking it in a standing position. Gav and Ashton fighting. Oh no. Oh no. The pride of E-Fed starting to fade. Wait a minute, no. Gav feeding off the crowd. Gav still alive. Just barely. But oh no, Grim locks it in even more. But oh no, Gavin once again. I think, guys, I think Gavin's out of it. Gavin's not moving. Why isn't the ref calling this match? But wait a minute, Gavin, once again, feeding off the RHW Universe, the hardcore faithful. Grim, like an anaconda, with a stunner. Gav fights out. Shot to the gut. Gav just barely moving. Cardiac kick. No, Grim plants him on the drop kick. Just like that. Gavin Ashton's rebellion was stomped out. Tiger suplex, the Grim drop to retain the International Championship 2. Wait, how in the hell did he kick out of that? Gav, still alive. And now we got us a hockey fight here in the middle of the ring in our main event here in Los Angeles. Gav Ashton, well placed kick, Grim absolutely dazed. Kick to the leg, Olympic slam. But barely enough effort and energy to throw his arms over Graham for the cover. Title on the line, no, only a 2. How the hell? It's because Gavin barely was able to pull that shoulder up. Wait a minute, Gavin Ashton charging and jumping. Oh, but a grim knee. What a main event! Going to the top rope. Wait a minute. Oh my God! 640 senton. I didn't even know the old man could move like that. And now, Whitney, no, Kelly's still alive. The villain planted with a cardiac kick. Gav hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, new champion. New champion. Gav Ashton has played the villain. Gavin has conquered Grim and has secured his first championship in RHW. What a main event. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next Sunday. We're Out of Control Los Angeles, Week 2. We have way more action. The Workhorse Classic continues. We hear from Seth Raven and more. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow on our socials, and we'll see you guys next week.